Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today we have so much to talk about. Today is March 1st, the day that the mask mandate goes away, and Nancy on a Princess Cruise right now was so kind to send me a copy of the health advisory that was distributed to them today so I can tell you what all of the details are. I have an amazing statement to share with you from the from the Association of Mediterranean Cruise Ports as they stand in solidarity with the people of Ukraine and the Black Sea region. We heard from MSC and what they are doing with their cruises to St. Petersburg, and we have got so many other really valuable updates from on board the ships. And so first of all, I would like to welcome you here today. Welcome to all of our Let's Go family members. Thank you all each for being wonderful you and for being here. I'd like to welcome everyone who is new and hope you enjoy it. And I would like to say that if there is anyone here who hasn't subscribed, will you please consider hitting that subscribe button? You will become a member of our Let's Go family, which is an amazing community, and you will also be able to stay up to date with all of the updates that we share. And so many of our Let's Go family members contribute, so we have so much information and personal experience to share here, and so it is really very valuable. So first of all, I would like to start out with the amazing statement that the Association of Mediterranean Cruise Ports issued. Here's what they said. So the president of the Med Cruise Association, Figen Ayan, I hope I'm saying his name right, issued a press release saying that they stand with Ukraine and the Black Sea region, and they are offering help to their to people in the Black Sea and to those cruise ports there. They are in very close contact and they are monitoring everything that is going on. So let me tell you what his actual statement said. He says, "We are in touch with the executives of the Port of Odessa and are in close contact with our Black Sea members too to relay the message that the Med Cruise family is there for them in case of need. Our priority is to make sure that our friends in Ukraine and Black Sea region are safe and secure while hoping and praying for peace to be restored and the war to be over the soonest." And he once again reiterated that their prayers and thoughts are with the people of Ukraine and the Black Sea region. So I just wanted to let you all know about that and remind you all that we are all adding our prayers, as I know so many of you are, and invite everyone who is new to send your prayers on behalf of the good people of Ukraine and the good people of Russia. I know that there are so many people who are in Russia and they are not happy with what is going on in Ukraine, and so our prayers go out to all of them. Another update that we have got pertaining to that region is MSC Cruise Lines has announced that they have canceled all of their calls this year to call in St. Petersburg. So they had cruises that went from the end of May until October with 4 of their ships in the Baltic Sea area there that we're going to call in St. Petersburg, and they no longer will be doing that. It says that the MSC Prazosia and the MSC Grandiosa, the MSC Posia, and the MSC Virtuosa will all suspend their calls at to the Russian city of St. Petersburg. And they said that they have been in contact with some alternative ports, including Stockholm, Helsinki, and Tallinn. Estonia are the ones that they listed, and they will be updating everyone as soon as they have everything firmed up. And so they will be contacting any passengers that have sailings, a booking on any of those sailings, as well as they are going to update their website as soon as they've got that. For anyone that is looking at those cruises, you'll know where you will be able to see where you'll be going instead. And so I just wanted to bring everyone up to date on that. We are still waiting for some other cruise lines to say they are canceling those sailings and let us know where they're going instead. I am really sure that all of the cruise lines that have said that they are keeping an eye on everything, I am sure they are working to figure out where else they're going to go, because that's not going to be an option to go to St. Petersburg with what's going on, both from a safety standpoint and also from a standpoint of you can't give money to and support that kind of activity. And a couple of cruise lines have included that. And I know Rick Steves, when I told you the other day, he said that they did not want to give money and support that kind of action. So anyway, that's where we stand with Ukraine today, as far as any sailings would go, and anything to do with that. The next thing that I wanted to let you know is that indeed today is March 1st, and you might recall that March 1st is the day that since the cruise lines have opted into the CDC's program, all of them literally have announced that masks are no longer going to be required. They are still recommended, and they are going to be required in certain venues. And thank you again to Nancy. Nancy is a Let's Go family member, and she is amazing because she posted this on our Facebook group. So if you remember that group, you would get to see it. And also another Let's Go family member who didn't necessarily want their name said also sent me a photo of these as well. And so let me tell you what they're saying. So they start off, of course, by reminding everybody, they call it a health advisory. They remind everyone that, of course, the health and safety of their passengers and their teammates is their number one concern. And then, so here's what it says. In addition, we require guests to wear masks in certain venues and during certain activities around the ship or on shore, including in the Princess Theater, the casino, and during the medical in the medical center. Also during the embarkation and debarkation process at home ports and in all the ports of call, during any Princess organized shore excursion, and while on any transportation vehicles or water shuttles in ports. And so those are the places. It's going to be quite required quite extensively there. It sounds like just basically the only thing that's going to go away is the mandate that you wear it indoors all of the time. They also say that masks are not required to be worn outdoors on board. However, each destination may require additional local health protocols. They do remind everyone to wash their hands regularly with soap and water. And if there is not an opportunity in a location that you're in to wash your hands, but there's hand sanitizer available, to please use that. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. I think we learned that all when we were little. At least my mom always, not spreading germs here. And then also it says, we all know this too, to cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough. I think it's really worthwhile to keep in mind that they are also talking about avoid spending time indoors when you're ashore. Keep a physical distance of 6 feet from others whenever possible. And if you are not on a Princess organized shore excursion and need to use transport, please try to use ride shares with your travel group and all wear masks when you're in the vehicle. Avoid large gatherings and crowds of people, as well as public transport such as buses or trains. So that is the basics of what is covered in this today. They just remind everyone that if you have any symptoms that you should go ahead and get tested, and that you can be, all you have to do is call the medical center and they will set that up for you. And then at the end it says that testing, you may also be required to undergo tests for COVID-19 at any time during your voyage, and that testing requirements may change without notice. And so I am really grateful that everyone sent this to me. I like that it kind of outlined so that when we all go on a cruise now and knew that the mask mandate was going to go away on the cruise ship, that we at least now know where we're going to need to wear the mask. I'm not surprised about in the Princess Theater. I guess in the casino they consider that a lot of people are sitting close to each other. I was a little bit surprised that on all of the Princess excursions you're going to have to wear a mask. But I guess, of course they have the prerogative to set whatever rule they would like. And so I just wanted to bring everybody up to date on that. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about some awesome updates that we've got. Now, first of all, you all might remember that yesterday I had asked everyone if they could comment on, can you only get hot water in the washers on the cruise ship? And I know this seems like a funny question to be worried about, but you would not believe how many emails I have gotten asking that, and it's a lot. And so, so many of you were really kind. I've heard from Arlene, from Lori, from Carmel. Do you say Carmel or Carmel? And Linda. We had them very kindly post lots of pictures on our Facebook page, and as well as email me. You guys are wonderful. They've got pictures. You can select whatever water temperature you want. You kind of do it on some of the washers. It looks like, you know, we all know if you select woolens, you're not going to get hot water. You're going to get cold water. And then on some of the pictures, it actually says, you know, permanent press, cold water. And so just go on your cruise resting assured that you can select whatever water temperature you want to wash your clothing in the washer. So thank you all for so very kindly rallying on that. I really appreciate that. The other update I've got for you, Arlene, she is one of the ones that so kindly, she just sent me an email letting me know about the washers, but she was really nice to send an update to me yesterday and let me know how everything is going. She is on the Caribbean Princess, and right now I think that there are around 1,400 people on that cruise. And so let's see, she sent this to me last night, so last evening, and so yesterday. And so yesterday they spent the day in Princess Key, and I love that she says it's the most gorgeous island with the bluest water anywhere. They've gotten to meet some Let's Go family members. Like I said, they had a meet and greet Sunday evening, and they're having a really, really nice time with them. One thing that she did mention, she says the entertainment has been good so far, but the dining isn't going as well as she'd hoped. She says she realizes that when it's not full capacity, the restaurants might be a little bit limited. She said yesterday, so that would be Sunday's dining, was fine, but today's menu didn't have anything exciting. They had hoped to go to the Planks Barbecue or to the Steamers, the seafood restaurant, which, if you're not familiar, those are specialty dining. And when we were on board the Caribbean Princess, they were closed, and she said they are still closed. And so they weren't able to do that. And I love, she says, it's like all of us, not complaining, but she just wanted to make us aware of that. And so I think that's what I'm hearing a lot from people about the dining, that it's not bad, but it's just not quite what we have grown accustomed to on Princess. And so hopefully that's coming back really soon. Like I said, it's not bad though, so surely there is a lot of other edible things. And then once again, Arlene said they are having a marvelous time. She's already looking forward to meeting the Let's Go family members who will be boarding the ship on March 6th, and they're going to have another meet and greet. She and Jeffrey, I know, Jeffrey, I think, put an event on our Facebook group. It'll be at 4 o'clock at the Outrigger Bar. So if you aren't aware of this and you're going to be on that ship, go ahead and be there. So anyway, come if you would like to get to meet some of our other Let's Go family members. And also Steve, he and his wife Bev are on Harmony of the Seas right now. He says that there are tons of entertainment options on Harmony of the Sea, and that they are just having a splendid time. And so I just wanted to let everyone know everything is going really awesome on Harmony of the Seas. Another update that I've got for you is, let's see, Lori, she let us know that they are in Falmouth, Jamaica, and there you have to wear a mask when you're in stores. When we were in Nassau, we had to wear, well, they said you'd have to wear a mask, and I did. I put it on. Some people were in the store without a mask on, but I think that that is kind of common in a lot of ports, that they ask you to wear a mask. But I really appreciate Lori letting us know that for sure in Falmouth, Jamaica, you need to wear a mask. Let's see. And this is really important. So everyone, I keep getting questions about, you know how in the United States you could order those tests through the government and they would send you a couple of free tests? Those tests do not work for the requirement to board a cruise ship. And I've said that before, but I think it bears repeating again because I keep getting a lot of questions about that. I know they're free, I know they work, but they don't work because they do not have the component to have the telemed, like a video phone call with a healthcare professional while you're doing it. And so please be really aware of that. Don't use those thinking that you're going to be covered, because those are not going to work. Another thing that I wanted to let everyone know is last night in our live, we were talking about how excited we've got several Let's Go family members who will be on the Discovery Princess inaugural sailing. That will be March 27th out of Los Angeles, the port of San Pedro there. And last night someone told us that the cruise director on that sailing is going to be Duval Gamble, and we have seen him in action and he does a wonderful job. I think he is the perfect guy to have for inaugural cruise, so I'm really excited to hear from everyone as you take that cruise. But what it reminded me of also when I heard that is during the shutdown, once cruise ships were stopped and nothing was going, Princess put some videos up, and they were on, we watched them on YouTube, Gordon and I did, and they were just called Princess Connects. And if you go to the Princess Cruises, like their channel on YouTube, they are linked there. You can watch them there. But Gordon is also, he'll put the link for us underneath this video so that if you want to watch them, you can. Duval was on with Jan Schwartz was there. One time they had one where Gavin MacLeod was on, which is extra special since he has passed away now. But it was really just entertaining, and I think something we all thoroughly enjoyed while we were having to stay home and no one was cruising. It was just a really nice, I'm really glad that Princess did that when they did, and so I just wanted to make you all aware of that and that that is out there. The last thing that I wanted to tell you, and this is just kind of a public service announcement, is as you are new here, as you join our channel, if there is anything in particular that you are looking for, just look back at a few videos going back in time and see if you can see what you're looking for. I have found that this daily thing here that I do, it has become like, it covers so much, and I never imagined that when I started doing this. But we just have so much news to do with everything with cruising, and so many updates that are actually really important if you're considering cruising right now or if you've got an upcoming cruise booked. And so, like one nice lady, she's like, you never talk about Canada, you only talk about the US, can you please talk about testing in Canada? And I have talked about that several times, and I'm not busting her, I don't mind at all. But there is so much information here that I don't really have a way of like compiling it all or listing it somewhere. So just take a look back, and if you don't see what you want, of course, send a question, send an email wondering, and if I've got a video all about that, I will try to link it for you. But I just hope that everyone can kind of catch the vision that I've had lately of this, of just kind of watching it and taking from it what you need, or if anything is helpful that you might need down the road, make a note of it so that you'll have it when you need it. And I just wanted to say how much I appreciate all of you being here with me every day. You all are remarkable, and you are very kind, and I just want to say thank you. And if you appreciate these videos, will you please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.